Good morning. Welcome to my little corner of the world. I know I am done with my 30 smoothies and 30-day goal. However, I'm not done making smoothies. So a little bit of bad news. My personal blender here, it piece is broken inside. Now, I know some can say, well, you don't have super high tech, fancy, brand new stuff. But this thing has been with me for a while now. And I only started recently, like within the last 10 months, consistently making smoothies. And a lot of the times they're just very simple, easy recipes. And here lately I was getting a little bit more complicated. And I honestly do believe that this broke because of operator error, not because of the quality of the item itself. So my last smoothie that I made, that's where it broke, and I do have the video. I haven't uploaded it yet, but I think I will because the recipe itself was so good. It was like an apple pie type of smoothie, kind of like the pumpkin pie smoothie I made, but this one was with apple pie. And I knew as I was putting the ingredients in that the ingredients were a lot thicker and that it might be a little bit of a difficult blend. However, I didn't expect for it to be so difficult that it broke. And I ended up putting that mix in my old blender. I haven't used this in forever, but I put it in here and it blended very well and it tasted so good. I wish I'll maybe recreate it and do a whole beginning to end one. But we're going to be using this. I didn't realize, and again, it didn't really matter because this only has 220 watt motor power. This one is higher. So we're just going to use this. I know it's not fancy, it's not brand new, it's not high tech, but I need functional, and hopefully this does. And maybe I'll be in the market to look for something a little bit more high tech. I don't know. So we're going to do a simple one, and I've been wanting to do this one for a while. So finally, we're just going to do it. So cool thing about this is that it does have more room, because sometimes when I shove my ingredients in here, I would run out of space. I'm like, oh, I have to blend it down and then open it up and add more stuff into it. So I won't have that problem here, but I'm hoping that my portions aren't so big that I get leftovers once I fill this up. So let's go ahead and see how this goes. So I'm going to add in ice, which is something I really couldn't do too much of right away with my other one. So we're going to get ice. I'm going to guesstimate this is about a cup of peaches left. This bag, we only had 16 ounces, which is 2 cups, and I've used some before. So I'm thinking this is probably about a cup of frozen peaches. So we're just going to use that. Oh, there's still a little bit of that in there. All right. So peaches over there. I'm going to use a cup of the blueberries. So cup, peach, blueberry. There's my 2 fruits. I'm going to put a whole scoop of the vanilla whey protein. It doesn't bother me if this has a vanilla type flavor. So 1 scoop there. I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of oats. 1, 2. I know if I was using my personal blender, I wouldn't have the ice in there because there wouldn't be any room. So I'm going to sprinkle the cinnamon in here, and the cinnamon is more for the peaches, but let's just some cinnamon. It wasn't a lot. We're going to use the vanilla protein. Again, just 2 tablespoons. 1, That's good. And then we are going to add in a cup, and I'm going to measure it out with my, where's my cup? So with this, I could usually just guesstimate the 8 ounces, but here would be, ounces, cups. That's one. It just seems so little. Either way, I'm going to measure it out right now so I get just a little bit more familiar and or comfortable with this blender. Again, yeah, well, things happen, we deal with it, and we move on, right? So we got 1 cup of vanilla soy milk. We're going to go ahead and pour that in here. See how the milk kind of was, it was annoying me. Yeah. So I'm glad I used this because right here's the line for the milk, but with all the product in there, so it's actually up to here. So let's go on, plug this in. So I just bought some spinach and some kale. I haven't washed them out and cut them up yet, but spinach and or the kale would be really good in here right now. So I don't know how loud this is going to be. Hold on to your ears. Don't tell me this is the same thing. No. Maybe I should just get one of those. There we go. Okay. So let's try again. I don't know if you can see it down there. It's mixing down here, but it's not mixing up here. And it might be, again, just because all the products are frozen, where I did not let them thaw at room temperature. Let's just taste this anyway, where we're at right now. Okay, super good, but super thick. I thought maybe the ice would help kind of thin it out a little bit, but that is not what happened here. Let's see. Look at how thick that is. I don't know if you can see that. So looks like rock candy, but it's super thick. And that's maybe why it's not blending very well. Let's see. You're gonna go in there. You're gonna go in there. Try one more time before I just get mad and it be what it be. Yes, this just needs to thaw out for a little while. I'm just going to let it sit. I'm going to clean up all this area. I'm going to try to blend it up again, put it in the cup, call it a day. Okay. So we'll see you in a minute.